Well, all of that great programming is possible because we're partnering with you. And this is viewer-driven television. And we want to give you an update now on what we had 2 weeks of our giving project. And here's how things shaped up. I know many of you are curious. We raised a total of $135,000, 218 in special one-time gifts to the ministry here. And you'll remember we had the great giving board here of all the projects that we're doing here at 100 Huntley Street and all the various different categories. And we were asking for 2,000 new monthly partners to come on board and to be part of carrying the monthly airtime bill. If 2,000 people came on, we would have our airtime bill covered. So you're curious, how did we do on our goal? Well, here's what it looks like. We got 197 new monthly partnerships, and we got 203 monthly donation increases. So we just were over just 10% of our goal. And you know, it may be feeling cold weather outside, but we here are appreciative and our hearts are warmed that you're coming on board to help us like you are. And we do know that this is all about being supported and cared for by you. It's two-way television, our viewers and our friends. So there's some really great news, though, in all of those telethon results. And that is what happened here on Giving Tuesday of the telethon. And we were asking our partners to stand with a great project that's of super need, and that is in the Arctic North. So take a look at what happened with our request, a one-day request only for helping in the Arctic. Here's what happened. We more than doubled our goal of $101,246 went to the Arctic Hope Project on Giving Tuesday in our telethon. Bill Prankard is with us here. Congratulations, Bill.
We're
so thrilled. You lead Arctic Hope. That is more than double what we partnered together with you to do, and we're so thrilled for you, and it's going to expand now.
Well, you know, the idea of 50,000, you guys saying this is our goal, was phenomenal. That was going to let us do so much. And then when we started hearing it's going up and up, Steve Carlton called me and said, what are we going to do? I said, we're going to do so much more. We can do double what we're doing. We're actually with the Women's Network of the Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada in our district, Eastern Ontario and Nunavut, who wanted to help single moms. And what you guys have done here, we're launching a brand new project to the single moms. Many of these teenagers, young teenagers, are mothers.
Everybody's having babies.
And the program is
booming.
The program is called Anana, which means mother. Stephen's mother had already created a course for single moms, how to find inner healing while parenting. And so we're launching that this year because of you guys. Plus doing Arctic Hope Project in 3 communities instead of 1 and all of that. But you know what? I mean, that's good news, but...
Okay, before we move on to you know what, I'm sorry,
you know what.
Did we roll the footage already of those prayers? Did we see that? Because this has moved me so much to see that, you know, these are the mothers and fathers of Nunavut, specifically even Curly Tagak here is here, and he was the founding father of Nunavut. And so you're praying healing, you're praying, and this is like a multiple 5-year discipleship program that our viewers have funded, and now we're adding mother care. Mother care, fabulous.
Which is huge, huge. I mean, this is going
people.
to change these communities, and your partners have to know that the North is going to be saved because of what you're doing. There's a center on the Arctic Circle because of your ministry. You have just continued to give.
And I know we are the only media outlet nationally, coast to coast, that tells the story of Arctic Hope and tells our viewers, get behind it.
It's amazing. And right now, today, we've got a team in Arctic Russia on the Arctic Circle. We're doing it around the world. So thank you.
I'm thrilled.
But you know what?
Okay, let's talk about the big but. Yeah, I know we only hit 10% of our own goals.
Well, see,
I am disappointed. But we're just going to roll up our sleeves and get back at it.
But it's not over yet. The story isn't over yet because people are watching. And what people have to realize is, for ministries like ours, for the North, for such a big part of our country, you know, they wouldn't even know about it. They wouldn't even be able to help us if it wasn't for this ministry. And so this ministry, for that reason, has to be strong. But like, this is Canada. I've been with Huntley Street from the beginning. I was on the first program with David, and we go way back. But let me tell you, this ministry, this is the time that we need this ministry more than ever. And I just want to tell you, you've got to sow big now. Canadians have to sow into Canadian soil. This is a Canadian ministry reaching Canada. There's so many lives, not just in the North, but across the nation that are alive because of your message day after day after day.
Bill, we're getting over 1,000 phone calls every day from people, many Canadians, who just say, I need this spiritual food. I need this help. Can you pray with me?
But Lorna, if every person watching today did something,
I know, it'd be
did
awesome.
something at Christmas time, like do a special gift. I mean, we're certainly going to do that because we want to sow into this ministry. But we're asking you to join us and call the number and say, I want to give a special Christmas. I'm believing for a Christmas miracle, and it'll happen if you and I are part of this. 2017. I believe is the most important year our nation has ever seen. Wow. I really do believe that. And this ministry, 100 Huntley Street, has to go into 2017 strong. And folks, just think about it. You have a budget for every month, and if you only receive 10% of your budget, that doesn't work. I'm not an accountant, but I know that doesn't work. And so, but this is not your ministry. This is not David Main's ministry. No. This is our ministry. This is a Canadian ministry. And you are the sponsors of it. And some people say, well, you're always talking about money. Well, you don't. You don't. I think you should do it more. You don't. I mean, we are the sponsors. We are the sponsors of this media program. You don't break for commercials. So we have to, so would you call the number and sow? This is very important, very important.
Bill, thank you. 1-800-265-3100. We do have our operators, our wonderful partners in teleministry standing by. Thank you for reminding me with such passion that this is held by Canada, coast to coast.
This is our ministry.
And we desperately do need year-end gifts. Thank you so much. 1-800-265-3100 or go to 100huntley.com. Give online so we can do more great work like Arctic Hope and all the stories of hope and all those prayer calls we take every day, over 1,000. Super. Thank you very much.